I'm Danny.
And I'm Christina.
And we're
Happi-LEE Ever After. Come with us to see the Montgomery Biscuits in Montgomery, Alabama.
right at the dugout.
Because we're going to go downtown.
Right there, 22, Mustard Bucks.
Wow, the ballpark was great. You looked it up. Now they came there in what did you say, 2004?
Yes.
The Montgomery Biscuits. I mean, it was like minor league baseball. They had all the little cheesy games in between innings.
But they
and all
weren't
that.
as long as,
No.
and they weren't as many,
No.
I don't think. And it may be because it was a week that we usually go on Sundays, but they had some hitters down here.
Yeah, we wore our Trash Panda apparel. There's the Bama
Yes.
white sauce, and mine's the.
He's got his buttoned up because he embarrassed.
Yeah, and when we left in the sixth inning, we were down 10-1. Now they may have come back, but we had reservations at the restaurant. But man, we were stinking it up tonight. But the ballpark really neat. There's an old train, not station, but a train shed is what it was called.
So half of the stadium is an old train shed, and then was part of it, or I don't know, there was a sign out front.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a Civil War prison, a Confederate
I think it
prison.
was a Confederate prison. I've got that on here. So.
If it was part of that building was at one point in time, or if it was just one was there on that property at one point in time. But it's really neat. It was like had a lot more historical feel. It was kind of, didn't you say it was like a in ground, not in ground, but
like you walk down into it, because you walk into the ticket booth and you're on street level, and then you walk down to your seats. So, you know, it's kind of dug out. It was hot as fire.
It was hot, but luckily we were shaded.
We were in the shade, and we wore Trash Panda stuff, and you bought what you thought were seats right behind the Trash Panda dugouts. Wrong. It was behind the Montgomery Biscuits, but hey, we were
See,
on
I
the winning
thought that
side.
they would look back and be like, "Oh, hey, we've seen y'all at some more
Yeah,
games
yeah,
in
yeah.
Huntsville," but
No.
no. And then like I kept trying to like look down. I was like, "It's just for the barbecue. It's just a
Yeah,
barbecue
yeah.
shirt."
And some
And
woman
then
behind
they,
us was being tacky. She's like, "You're really taking out the trash?" And I
yeah,
think she had like 8 or 9. They had
I
like
think it
a
was
special
taco
tonight.
and
Yeah,
what was it, tacos and
something. You
something
got like half price drinks or something.
partook.
I think she spent all the money she needed to spend on them. But really neat ballpark. The staff was extremely friendly. Like when you go into Huntsville or Madison, Trash Pandas, Rocket City,
You
they're
have to
just
get
like
through
real.
metal detectors, which I hate.
Not here, but in
Here it's like, y'all come on.
yeah, y'all come on.
Everybody, the people were nice. Like
Yeah.
the team, I noticed the kid, like we got there
Oh
probably
yeah.
about 10, 15 minutes before it started. And like the kids were at the side of the dugout and they were like signing balls
Mhm.
for them and signing their hats. I should have got them to sign. Well, we didn't buy our hats till we were leaving.
Yeah.
Maybe next time. And like they were just real, they seemed to be real. Like I guess I got more of a, like this was a hometown feel
Yeah.
to the, like it was like not
Minor league.
when
Yeah.
you go to see the Trash Pandas, and I love going to see the Trash
Mhm.
Pandas,
Oh yeah.
but it's almost like like it's almost like
Yeah.
they think they in the big league, major leagues
Yeah.
already.
And the way they played tonight, they're a long way. And they growing bigger in Montgomery for some reason. They're like 6'4", 6'5" down here, and Trash Pandas seem to be
Like
like
5'8".
5'9", 5'8", somewhere in there.
We were
Little
like,
bitty fella.
this looks like the varsity and the JV are
Mhm.
scrimmaging in baseball.
And one other
We saw
observation.
2 out of the park home runs.
We did. We did. One of them was a 3-run homer, which was pretty cool because, I mean, we haven't seen one this year. And the concessions, you know, the Trash Pandas game, it's not as ballparky as it is
It
here. It
was
didn't
like
seem
a
to
hot
be.
dog,
Yeah.
that we've seen. And they had all those little food carts
Oh
with
yeah.
like they had like a Philly
Had a Kaneka
cheesesteak,
sausage
Connect
stand.
sausage dogs. I don't know. It was.
It's
I
neat.
just enjoyed this one more. I enjoyed
Mhm.
being in the stadium was neat. I mean, the Trash Pandas is like high tech and new, but
Yeah.
and I like it. But
Yeah.
this one, it was just like it felt like they've been playing there for years,
Yeah, it
which I
felt
know they
old
hadn't.
school. Old school.
And
The train. We saw when we were walking in, we saw a couple of gentlemen that were from the Huntsville area, or at least one of them was. They had on a Trash Panda shirt, and he was saying that there's a train track right by the outfield, left field, and he said, I don't know if this is true or not, but
why
somebody
is that
was,
left field?
I don't know, that's when you're out in left field, that's where you are.
I thought that's right field.
No, we
Yeah,
left field.
that's right field.
In left field, right field is first base side.
Do you go by
The
where you're
batter,
looking at?
when you're the batter, you hit it to your right. You struggle with left and right anyway. So, yes,
That's
left and right. But anyway, there's a train that rolls right past there, and he was saying that something with the Biscuits that if they hit a home run and it hits the train while it's out there, they get $1,000. Now I don't know if that's true or not.
I'll have to Google it.
Sounds cool. I don't even know if it'd be on Google.
But like when the train would come, I'd be like, y'all better get to hitting.
Yeah, get swinging. And
What if somebody from the other team hits the train?
I don't know, Huntsville.
They ride them out on a rail.
Trash Pandas have just been happy to hit anything tonight. So, but anyway, if you get a chance, come down to see the Montgomery Biscuits. Great atmosphere, enjoyable, and you like their logo.
It's so cute. It's a little biscuit with
Little
butter in
biscuit.
its mouth.
And there's nothing better than a biscuit.
And we bought hats and t-shirts.
Yeah, we did.
Because
that way next time we won't.
Next time I'll probably end up behind the visitor deck. No, now I know which side's which.
Yeah, but I mean we had great seats. I mean we were on the first row.
I mean, it was $34 for tax and handling fees and all for 2 tickets. And I mean it was fun. I mean it was just what Dino when we walked out, he was like, of the hotel. He was like, "Where's the stadium?" And I was
You
like,
can't really
"Because you
tell.
could see it. It's just right there." I mean, everything was, and then the restaurant, like, is at the opposite end of the block. I mean, this was just a really, I did good
You did great.
getting
You did great.
convenience stuff in. And the more we come down here and walk around and stuff, the more I'm getting a feel of where things are. Because I struggle. Like, I mean, as far as,
Yeah.
I mean, like Huntsville still. I mean, how many times have I been to Huntsville?
Right.
And it's like, I don't know what part is Memorial Drive and what
But
part
downtown Huntsville to me, I've never walked around it much, but it just doesn't feel like a walking around town. And downtown Montgomery, there are places that you feel okay to walk around. Plus the popo out here, frequently, like you see
they
them
do.
everywhere.
And I think that's, I wonder if when we've seen them before, if there were ball games here and we just didn't know.
I don't know, but anyway, enjoyable experience. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and smash that subscribe button on YouTube. You look tired. I know it
I'm
was
very
hot.
tired. And
So
we look,
we're gonna
or
go to
I
bed.
look horrible, I'm sure.
But anyway, we found our happily ever after.
No, you go find yours. #ButterUp.